Assalamu alaikum everyone. You are tuned into Ali Speaks. Welcome back to another episode. In today's episode, we will be talking about something very, very important. I will be answering a very frequently asked question. And the question is, how to make the impossible possible? You want to know more about it? Stay tuned. Number 1, to achieve something big, you need to take big actions. And in order to take those big actions, you need to have energy. And now the question is, where does this energy come from? And how to find sustainability in your work? Now I want to share something very, very important. So listen carefully. In order to achieve a goal, you need to follow 2 basic steps. Number 1 is having a mindset, and number 2 are your actions. And then the final product is your goal. What happens is that most of the time we only focus on the goal. We don't focus on the requirements, for example, the mindsets and the actions. Now, when you only focus on your goal and you work day and night and you put your blood and soul into it, and then in the repercussions you don't get success or you don't get what you desired to get, the result is absolutely atrocious. You feel absolutely terrified when you don't achieve something that you always wanted to and for which you dedicated yourself entirely. Now, one of the main causes of feeling that way is because of not having mindsets. Before you start anything, it's important to have mindsets. It's important to have accumulated information. For example, if I start a diet to lose a lot of weight, it's not just that I focus on losing weight, but it's all about how to do that. And that can only be possible if I create a state of mind with my own self. Remember, state of mind is an extremely important factor when it comes to achieving your goals. If you don't have a state of mind, you cannot do anything. You may be able to do something, but you won't be able to achieve it on the desired level. So remember, you must have mindsets, then the actions, and then comes the goals. Number 2, you have to accumulate information. Now, as I mentioned in the previous point, it's important that we know about what we are doing. We have all the basic information that we need. But in this case, only basic information is not enough. You have to do a lot of research, because when you start doing that, you will realize that now you're more focused on the mindsets and on the actions required to achieve a goal, not the goal itself. And when that happens, what happens is that if you fail, for example, you won't feel as atrocious as you must have felt if you hadn't have proper mindsets. So it's important that you have mindsets, because when you have mindsets, you focus on the actions. You don't focus on the goals. So even if you fail, you don't feel terrified. You don't feel bad, even if you fail miserably. But at least you know that you've earned something. You have learned something new, something unique. So it's important to have mindsets. Now this leads us to another important point, which is you have to deliberately make your state of mind. And when you focus on making a state of mind, you gradually start to realize that you change a lot. Previously, you were only focused on your goals, but now you focus more on your actions and tactics. And it is then only possible to get the desired outcomes from life. When I have to achieve something, the first thing that I do is read a lot about it. Find out as much relevant information as I possibly can to help me achieve the goal and, establish a tactic. You have to feed as much information you can to build up thoughts. Because when you do that, this process keep on going. You find out more information and you keep on, building more thoughts. And that probably creates more chances of you achieving your goal and helping you build a nice career or helping you improve the quality of your work, your performance. So it's important to have mindsets. It's important to collect all the relevant information regarding your goal and then creating a tactic and then working on it day and night. And then last but not the least, it's important to create a state of mind to achieve something big, to achieve the impossible and to make the impossible possible. Thank you everyone for watching. This was it for today.